Brought to you from the highest park in the world's most livable city, the KiNK!
Hi everybody!
Hi, Dr. Nick.
Welcome to the show, welcome to the first episode of Season 2. When I was in high school for a few months I used to live with my grandparents, and my grandma was very proper, you know. She would have, at night time close the curtains so people can't see in, that sort of thing. And so in the mornings I used to go to the toilet outside, but they didn't have a toilet outside, if you know what I mean. I felt free and natural, and I did a lot, so I tried avoiding Alright, let's start that again. I felt free and natural. I used to do it a lot. And even though I tried to avoid the neighbours seeing me, of course they ended up seeing me. And it got back to my grandma, and I kind of ruined her dream there. Procrastination is a pretty funny word. Like I heard a German tourist once say, I heard the word procrastination. And I thought it was something really big and important. I wonder what it is. But then I found out what it is. Yes, I've been a professional procrastinator for 10 years now. I procrastinate. Like I'll have to do something and I'll go and do something else. But it won't be eating food or being lazy and watching TV or something. It'll be like doing some other job. I mean, that is a professional procrastinator. Hey, what do you do when a bird shits on your car windscreen? You never take her out again. I was cleaning up today and I found some of my old high school essays. I've got it here, I'll read it out. Iko Jose is an integral part of the history of modern Japanese photography. His first photographs captured the transformation of Japan post-World War II. Wanker. Somebody was trying to get an A. Here, I'll read out the teacher's comments. This is a good essay, but is almost entirely not in your words. You haven't just plagiarized a book, you plagiarized your own teacher's handout. Didn't you think I would notice? Now that's a can-do, positive attitude kind of guy. Oh, she won't be able to tell. Well, there's some positive can-do kind of stuff on tonight's episode, like tales of literature and the news. But before that, we've got the dance sensation, the disco aerobics man, Andy Regler, to get you guys warmed up. Hi ladies and sexy boys! I come from all the way on the other side of the world. It's a long as aeroplane flight to get here. Let's start with some stretches, huh? Okay. This one's for the neck. Stretch it back. That's it. Oh, it's tough. It's tough trying to talk while you do this stretch, huh? Oh. Okay, now forward, forward. Oh. I love being in Australia. With all you beautiful Australian women, huh? Okay, let's stretch those legs, huh? Stretch them. Oh, sorry. So stretch those legs as far forward as you can go. Stretch the arms. You need to be nice and warmed up for this disco aerobics, huh? It's a disco. And the other arm. If you want to try out disco aerobics for yourself with me in person, this Sunday, 12 p.m, I'm doing a performance at Fed Square. We're all going to join in and everybody's going to get healthy, yeah! Okay, last one, stretch up. That's it, as high as you can go. Oh, I'm in good mood today. I got new shoes, they're purple, my second favorite color. Okay, let's go dance now, alright? This is the disco aerobics. Okay, so when the beat starts, follow along. Okay, we do fist pump, forward fist pump. Ready? It's coming. Go. That's it. Forward side. Forward. That's right. Keep on going. Other side. Okay, stretch up. That side fist pump. To the left. That's right. Keep on going. I want to get your heart rate pumping, you know? Oh, that reminds me of a cute Mexican boy I saw at the beach today. Ooh. Up. Up. Okay, now, jump the leg squat. That's right, back other way. Really good for the legs, this one. Very important. All the way around. On the twirl. Now this one you do what you feel like, it's freestyle, this one. I call this the horse. Okay. Now get the ball. Oh, stop. Well, it's good that we're all warmed up. Now let's check the mailbox for some kinky mail.
You've got mail. You've got mail. You've got mail.
Now someone sent in a joke about peeing on flowers, and since I was talking about that before, I should read it out, but it was one of those grandpa jokes that just weren't funny at all. So I'm not going to read it out. But here's a good one. Wong Chow calls into work and says, I no come work today. I really sick. Got headache, stomach ache and legs hurt. I no come work. The boss says, you know something, Wong Chow, I really need you today. When I feel sick like you, I go to my wife and I tell her give me sex. That makes everything better and I go to work. You try that. 2 hours later, Wong Chow calls again. I do what you say. I feel great. I be at work soon. By the way, you got nice house. If you need advice or have something funny, like a video or a joke or anything, you can send it into thekink111@gmail.com. We have to go to an ad break, but there's a huge episode of Tales of Literature coming up, so make sure you stay watching. Welcome back. During the ad break, the network forgot to roll an ad, so we're just going to have to quickly roll one now, and then we can get back on with the show. It's time to shoot. It's time to eat Doritos. Doritos. Not as dry as you think.
Well, it's good we got that sorted out. Now we've got Tales of Literature. When I say she stood, she certainly stood, but somehow she stopped. Oh, how the clickety clocks of 6 inches above the ground.
As for Iberthar the priest, the king said to him,
Richard!
"Go to Anathoth,
Richard.
to your estate.
Excuse me, I was just reading the intro
You
to the show.
deserve to die, but I'm not going to put you to death now, since you carried the Ark of Awar in the presence of David, my father, and shared all my father's hardships. Welcome to the show. With Oscar Wilbert, your semi-host, and me, Richard Lang, your full host."
Now, Richard,
Yes.
we clearly discussed before the show that I would be introducing the show, so I don't appreciate your childish, benevolent, ridiculous behaviour, you imbecile.
Oscar, stop with the vernacularizations. You're killing me over here.
Well, welcome to the show, The Proper Time. We have with us Richard Stansberry.
Lang. My last name is Lang.
Yes, Richard changed his name because he was disgraced.
It was always Lang.
No, you had an embarrassing background, didn't you, Richard?
Always.
Go and tell
Lang.
the audience about your background, Richard.
I was born a poor child,
Yes,
and
you're...
through my genius, I have overcame the barriers of life and risen to my position.
Yes, Richard, your father was a fishmonger, wasn't he? Well, let's get on with this show.
Yes,
Okay.
he was. He was the one who finished World War II by his acts of bravery.
Oh,
What
I'm
did
sure.
your father
I'm
do,
sure your
Oscar?
father did everything, didn't he? Yes, yes, he got a very noble background. Not anything like the Wilberts. My father was a dancer.
That's cute.
Yes, that's Paris dancing. Very, very famous.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I believe you.
All
Yes.
right. Well, Richard is here to read some poetry because he can't write any himself. So, Richard, what poetry are you reading today?
Oh, you know, I'm just going to read some of your poetry, Oscar.
Oh, yes, Richard. Wise choice. He isn't talented, but he knows how to pick poetry well.
Oh, yes. All right, here we go. A, B, C, D. I don't know any more letters than those ones.
Okay,
Oscar
Richard.
Wilbert.
That clearly is not my poetry. I did not write that at all, and the audience knows it.
Oh, yes.
I think
Yes.
the fine china has gotten to your head.
Whatever you say, Oscar.
Yes, whatever I say.
Beautiful China.
Do you know what, Richard? What happened at school with you getting
beautiful.
expelled He got expelled from
Because
Oxford.
of my genius. I was simply too smart for their likings.
No, wasn't it because you slept with a dog?
No, Oscar. You are mixing me up with the past of your parents.
How dare you talk of my mother? I'm the only one who can call her a dog.
Yes, I believe it is you, Oscar, who calls all women dogs. Quite the misogynist we've got over here.
Richard, no more with your silly games. We're trying to have a TV show here, and you're still childish and jealous that I beat you in the poetry competition back in '83.
Ha ha ha. A technical default. They simply did not read my writing correctly, for yours was truly terrible.
Yes, I wonder why they didn't read your writing correctly. Maybe because it looked like a chicken.
Such wawa quiche.
Tell me, Richard, how many instruments do you know how to play? I know how to play 80 instruments and unusual Chinese stuff.
Well, my instrumental vocabulary boasts a number of 81.
81, Richard? So you mean 8-1? Because I know you eat a lot, don't you? How much is it that you weigh, Richard? You're putting on a little bit of weight, aren't you?
Oh, Oscar, so right you are. After all this hard, intense training I've been doing, I have been gaining quite a lot of muscle weight. But then again, there is your mother. Whenever she stands on the scales, it starts counting. And when she asks, "Why are you counting scales?" it says, "I am counting your chins."
Yes, Richard. Very hilarious of you. Now tell me, Richard, do you even know what arcadic rhythm bop is?
Ha! I invented arcadic rhythm bop.
I'll bop you in a minute.
I bopped your mother.
Richard, stop with the childish games. We all know that you're upset that you never officially finished at Oxford. Yes, only Oscar Wilbert can officially finish at Oxford.
You know, now that I think of it, Oscar, I did sleep with a dog at Oxford. What was her name? Oh, that's right. Jenna Wilbert, your mother. Oh.
How dare you? My mother is a purebred. Now, Richard, we are going to get on with the show and stop with your childish games. I've been trying to be sensible here. I've been trying to behave, but I had to go to an extreme to stop you and your ridiculous behavior, Richard. Now,
Oh, yes, of course.
yes, just shut up.
And
All
now
right.
that I think about it, you never did succeed at sports because that hit was cute at best.
Yes, sports is for the barbaric. Now, we have a letter here into the show. Dear Oscar,
You are horrible. You do not know how to write. You do not know how to do anything. Your IQ is in the negative.
do you want
and
me to
your
slap you again?
personality test
Richard?
is dreadful.
Richard, let me get on with the show.
Oh,
Otherwise, I
sorry.
will get my bodyguard to slap you again.
I was simply reading from a different letter.
Okay,
The one which you refuse to read.
what are you implying?
I am implying that no one likes your show. The letters that you read to your audience are written by hired people because no one could possibly enjoy such lack of spontaneity.
Oh, don't be ridiculous, Richard. I told you that in confidence, you pig. Shut up. All right. Now, we have a letter into the show. Dear Oscar, I have a lovely present here for your guest, Richard Stansbury.
Oh, thank you. I am
Here you
very...
go. Here you go, Richard.
Oh,
This is what a viewer sent in to you.
beautiful.
And Louise, remember that it's my show, not his.
Oh,
And in the future, we don't accept gifts for guests on the show, only for me, okay?
a set of moisturizers. Absolutely beautiful. I
Yes.
can give them to Oscar's mother next time I go to see her.
Well, Richard just isn't taking the show seriously. I tried my best to make him behave. But Richard is just Richard. And one day he'll learn. One day, our nation will be a land of free individuals, where they can rise to heights, where free and able people can prosper.
And the disabled can perish like you.
Well, that's all we've got time for tonight. Stay tuned next week, where we have Chicken Man.
Wow, we should get Richard on this show. We have to go on an ad break, but make sure you stay watching because after the break is a lesson of the day. Welcome back. Well, that brings us to the end of tonight's show, and it's got me thinking. You know, the sadness of a lost relationship is bad enough. But sadly, the victim also thinks that they are not good enough. Not only did they get bad grades at school or had mean people tell them that they are no good, but add on this rejection from someone who knew them very well. It's tantamount to saying, you ain't no good. Well, it's no wonder people can't handle it. The truth is, if you need someone to tell you you're good, then you must be no good. And all you got to do is work to get out of the hole you're stuck in and actually become good, not look for compliments from lovers. And that's the lesson of the day, children. If you missed out on tonight's episode, which is pretty weird because you're watching it now, you can always YouTube search the KiNK TV Show and click on our channel. It's got all the episodes there. And until next week's episode, take care of yourself and do what you want to do. See ya.